Let's see what happens. Alright, yep, here they come. The Spanish have arrived. We have a battle on our hands. Very cool, very cool. I completely forgot the Spanish got involved in this battle. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 19 of my Closing the Trap campaign in WARNO, playing on the PACT side. Previously, we managed to destroy the reinforcements. The armor that was attacking us up here was annihilated by the Danners. We had a really good battle there, using recon to fantastic effect. And today we're going to be continuing with an attack onto the 152nd Infantry. So that's going to be a job for the tanks. We will get them forwards and into range to attack. I'm just looking at this to see which one I want to kind of move out of the way. I could just move this unit forwards into a position to maybe attack the units behind afterwards, so that way we can keep the tanks on the road. So we'll do it something like this. Bring those two in. It's actually going to be a total victory, so we'll just auto-resolve that. And that's going to destroy the infantry here. And then we're going to want to move up. We can probably do it again. Total victory. Gets rid of that unit. This is going to technically be a draw. So they might actually engage us here, which would be good. Because that way we can destroy them without it being disorganized. A lot of the ranged units, like the VBL Milan, the VAB Mephisto, are dealt with. They don't have much range capability in this force. So it's going to be a matter of running them down with OTs, I think. And they'll probably fight us. So let's tactical battle, and we'll jump on in. Perfect. So, what we're going to do is just bring in as many Strati as possible. And I can park them in this town. We'll bring up a bunch for the left side as well. And they can probably unload here. We'll run them into this town on the left. We'll just have an infantry unit unload in here. I do have actually quite a few long-range tanks that I can use, so I'll bring those with me as well. And then I'll just need some recon. And I don't think this is going to be lasting too long. So let's just get some recon up in front. That is pretty much the only recon I have in this unit, which is kind of scary, but we can always advance onto contact with infantry if needs be. Perfect. Right, let's just get some rocket launcher action in. If I see an HGM, it's getting a bunch of rockets to the face. Alright, onwards we go. Yeah, we unload our infantry in here, like our infantry leader. And then we just need to advance on Boris and Anna as soon as possible, which we'll likely do by just spreading out OT-64s and just pushing across the open until I find the enemy AT and kill that with my tanks at max range. I do have also the 122s, which we could wait to set up and then use to gain an advantage. So we're going to attack, move across the open with the infantry anyway, and then these can spread out and look for enemies. I'm going to bring in artillery as a priority, so that if we do bump into those HGMs and they're in cover, we can still engage them. I will also have to be worried about the recoilless rifles. I forgot about those. Yeah, I just saw one. The M40s will kill my OTs pretty easily. Nice kill on the VBL Milan though. That's one of the scary units dealt with.
Je mi potěšením, pane. Střílejte na všechno, co se hejbe. Posloucháme. Dobrá práce, střelče.
I really like these kinds of battles because it does make me play very differently to normal. A lot faster. This map is very deep as well, so making sure I have a leader get into one of these sectors ASAP is also very important. What did I do with my recon BMP? I need to use that probably further to the right. Because we have the recon infantry here that can lead the tanks. Oh, we're being hit by all of these recoilless. Okay, let's hit that tree line. At least most of the recoilless are out in the open at the moment. If they're in tree lines, that's kind of scary. Because they can side shot us quite easily. Alright, so far, so good. So we're relying on a bit of classic advanced anti-contact here, which will cause some of my APCs to die, but it is better than the tanks. It's just a turkey shoot for the T-55 AM2Bs. Well, these are just M2s, not M2Bs.
Čekáme na váš rozkaz. Ano, hajzla. Doufám, že uvidím svojich synů. Bojovali tady hroměta. Máme vizuální kontakt s nepřítelem. Morfín, potřebuju morfín. Volal si tu někdo odvoz. Já už tu máme ho, hajzla.
If I can engage that out of range, actually, with a machine gun, I should. Losing a Streltsy sucks. Probably avoidable. That's gonna suck though. Yeah, these 20 mils are actually kind of getting the better of us. If the T-55 can pin that, that'd be nice. That would actually save us, but I don't think they will. Oh, maybe. Maybe long enough. Change target, so that's good. Alright, nice Streltsy running across the open, I think, is what we need.
Jedeme rychle.
This is the trouble with like advanced under contact, really, is you will lose some infantry along the way.
Čekám na rozkaz. Pozor, máme tu kontakt. Jo, střelci, na váš rozkaz. Jedeme tam. Mám ho, hajzla. Potřebujete svést? Máme rozkazy, chlapi. Šup, posloucháme. Máme ho, hajzla. Tady hrovně tam. Máme hoď tam zpátečku. Trochu silnici by vám nezaškýl, soldat. Notina, vypajené auto. Dobrá práce, střelče.
I really want to take out that VBL Milan. Sorry, that's not that's just a normal VBL recon, but taking those out, because they have good stealth, they're able to fire at us from cover, which is really annoying for my infantry. We'll bring up the last of the T-55s on the left, because that's the leader. I'll try and recover some of the Ishtarati. Bit worried about what's happened on the right in the meantime though, so maybe I should bring up some units to cover this.
Pozor na nepřítele. Pozor, máme tu kontakt. Slyšel jsem, že se za pár dní dostaneme do Paříže. Je to pravda? Dobrá práce, střelče. Zbraň nabitá, připravená na palbu. Trocha slivovice vám neušáme, hajzla. Tady hrovně tam. Máme vizuální kontakt s nepřítelem. Čekám na rozkaz. Zastavte se a rozhlédněte se.
If I could get towards the spawn, that'd be great. It's good target practice, that is, the VBLs. They're moving so fast. It'd be very difficult to hit one of them with the T-55, I imagine, normally. Ooh. We do have smoke on those, at least. Know that it is in here somewhere.
Pozor, máme tu kontakt. Jednotka je připravená. Dobrá práce, střelče. Mám špatný pocit. Zničíme je. Posloucháme. Morfín, potřebuju morfín. Stůjte. Jsme vyzbrojení až po uši, skapané. Střílejte na všechno, co... Dobrá práce, střelče. Čekám na rozkaz. Dobrá práce, střelče.
We lost the T-55. Oh, that was the one that smoked. Okay. Yeah, not too much I can do about that, unfortunately. Got caught in the open. Like, since we have such a lack of infantry recon, it's so difficult for us to make ground in multiple locations on the map at the same time without taking some losses. I'm just gonna retreat here into that tree line and we'll wait for some supply so that I can make sure my T-55s have ammo. We'll put these on fire at will in the meantime. The T-55 leader does have better optics than a normal T-55 AM2, so this one has normal optics. The normal T-55 AM2s have mediocre, so we can actually see more with those, which is nice. The other thing that could be useful here is mortars at this point, just to kind of help clean up or just like saturate the target. Like any infantry we see in the open, we just like whittle them down a little bit.
Přemístujeme se. Konec. Budeme potřebovat krycí palbu.
Let's just make sure we get in the sector here, because we are losing at +1 tick.
Ano, soudruh. Můj tank jezdíčí. Pozor, máme tu kontakt.
Running out of steam a bit as we carry on.
Pozor na nepřítele. Rozjezda je připraven do útoku. Na první hodině vydržte tuto pozici. Můj tank jezdíčí. Připraven k přepravě. Už to něj vydržíme. Ano, paně. Už abychom to měli za sebou. Na silnici to bude jedno. Ano, pane.
So I'm moving for the spawn here, just so that we can pick up the rest of the kills that we need. Looking like a good target for rocket artillery. We'll hit that with all we got. Yep, good hits. Really good hits. What happened to my Pruskomnitze? Oh, they're all the way over here now. I did start wandering them in this direction, but they got there quicker than I expected. Alright, so we'll just park up on this land spawn with these T-55s and the OT-64. It looks like we have some cleaning up to do on this side. Found one enemy leader. This is what I was hoping, we just like catch the infantry as they spawn. Be a lot easier than having to deal with them in these tree lines. Since I can get over here with the OT-64, we're just going to get a bunch of Strati to kind of clean out that right side. Then we could probably bring up an extra couple and push out the left as well.
Připraven k přepravě. Je po něm. Pozor, najdeme je a pak je zabijeme. Ano, do prdele, došla munice. Máme ho, hajzla. Pozor na nepřítele. Jsme těžce zasaženi.
I'm just going to keep speeding things up, because we're just waiting really for units to get into position. These T-55s are almost running out of ammo, I think. Yeah, only one of them actually has ammo left.
Naváž rozkaz. Dobrá práce, kam mě chcete poslat? Čerstvá. Tady hrovně. Máme bože, buď s námi. Ano, pane. Už abychom to měli za sebou. Dobrá práce, střelec. Pohněte sebou, postřílejte! Šiťte to do ní!
I lost a couple of those OTs. I don't know if it was out in the open or if that was my reinforcements. I feel like they died coming up here. Because I... Oh, maybe I didn't. No, I didn't buy those yet. Never mind, we're okay. The purpose of this battle is just to do as much damage as I can, so I think we're doing a decent job of that at the moment.
Připraven k dodání munice. Poslouchám vele, tady zastavme. Tady na slovenský čert.
None of this infantry can really damage the T-55s unless they get right on top of us.
Tady zastavme. Tady na svoj jednoho imperialistů. Trocha se bojová rychlost, řidiči. Je po ně. Táta medvěd poslouchá. Sem je, najdeme je.
Just playing clean up right now. Hope that my T-55s don't miss, because them missing is actually causing me to lose OTs. It's a bit of a pain, but there we go, job done. 121 kills, 16 losses, total victory, we like it. So many of those leaders are dead. Like, that unit is ruined. Right, yep, they're gone. And it looks like this unit will be soon after. I'll just leave them with 4 action points in case, but yeah, we're just going to wrap around here with the 1st Battalion, the 49th. We'll move up the rest of our forces now. I don't think there's any more attacks to make, because, for example, this unit, it doesn't have the fatigue. Actually, it does. Wait, we're on 5 out of 8 fatigue there. Would I want to take on Amabel? With just that unit. We probably could. It would prevent them from moving away from us. I did not expect to be able to reach that. That's really good. Anything else able to come and back us up? No. Okay, well, this could be an interesting battle, for sure. 2 versus 6. Oh, that is a nasty map, though. Oh, boy. Ah, okay, that changes things big time. That is a very nasty map. I don't mind fighting these at close combat. It's just the trouble with this map is not necessarily going to be fighting them. It's going to be getting to the points in time. Like, that is the worst part about that map. It's just you can't capture the sectors fast enough in order to not lose by conquest victory. And if we're running like an infantry engagement, it's going to take forever. So I don't think we do that this turn. We can just leave them there, and if they want to attack me, then they can, and that's fine. Because I'll just move the rest like in different directions, and then if they just attack that, that's good for us. We'll have a map that's to our advantage. We just got to basically equally spread these. I'm just going to put that on there to cover the territorial, and then this one can actually move the whole way up, but would I want to attack with it? Probably not, because it will disorganize itself. It does slightly cut off those, which is nice. Okay, I think that's everybody moved. Wonderful. No more reinforcements. We got reinforcements next turn, more of these T-72s on the way. Cool. Alright, let's go next.
Soudruhu, 295. a 20. tanková brigáda právě dorazily na bojiště. Mohou být okamžitě nasazeny, ale jejich účinnost bude omezená. Jejich mobilita a výdrž jsou sníženy. Budou potřebovat nejméně 12 hodin, aby dosáhly správné operační pozice, pokud nebudou nasazeny v současném stavu.
So I can choose to deploy them early, or I can choose to bring them in after 12 hours. So rushed redeployment. Cancel the resupply order. The 295th and 29th Brigades will deploy immediately, but in their current degraded condition, or allow the resupply operation to continue. The two brigades will arrive in fighting shape, but not before 2 turns. I think this is fine. We're not in a rush, right? These units, like I said, they just have their T-72s. We're probably not going to be able to have a chance to see them in battle because they're going to be so delayed now, but we probably wouldn't have anyway. There's barely any troops left to fight. Alright, well, everybody's just scattered to the wind. I'm just gonna bring this down to cut that off, and then we'll continue moving over. It's really interesting how it's leaving bubbles. I can certainly move up and engage this unit. I think probably going to be just an honor resolve. Although the minor victory there because of the artillery. That's going to be a job for the tanks. Blast them to pieces, thank you very much. I cannot believe that they did not die. That is spectacular. Alright, get out of here. Alright, you're dead as well. Okay, that should make this easy. Major victory. I can actually bring the AA up here, which I think is the problem. Do I go the whole way? It's kind of risky to go the whole way. Because they might have another complete force of French coming down. We shall deploy here. And that should allow them to total victory. Perfect. Alright, so is there a chance for me to use any of these to attack? Not really. This is the only one that can attack. Maybe we get a better map this time though. These maps are just terrible. And it's obviously because we're in a forested area, but it's just hot garbage. What is that? Okay, we can use this one to take out the artillery, I think. Give me a total victory. Good. Let's just use the territorials, pop the bubble. It's not even going to pop the bubble. Interesting. Okay, we might just... Let me see, if I do this, this, and this, that's a total victory anyway, so we'll just take that. We're just on cleanup. Oh wow, I just destroyed them. Okay, cool. That works. Up we go. I don't know if there's any more forces to destroy. I didn't check the casualties at the end of the last turn, so I apologize for that, but we can have a quick look. at the end of the episode. Because I just kind of want to zoom through this turn. Okay, we'll have a look now because it's basically moving on to the next turn again anyway. Sure. All right, let's have a quick look. So casualty list for us. We've lost no battalions, 1,797 soldiers, 18 artillery, 111 tanks, 5 aircraft, 4 helicopters, 345 support units. They have lost 39 battalions, 10,294 soldiers, 341 artillery, 702 tanks, 2 aircraft, 301 helicopters, and 2,955 support units. Now that's only 73% of their battalions. It's still a lot, but what that means is there's probably going to be more coming. So it looks like it's not over yet. I'm going to move this one back slightly. We can have the AA just like stay right in front of their aircraft and block them from being able to join. Let's see what happens. All right, yep, here they come. The Spanish have arrived. All right. We have a battle on our hands. Very cool. Very cool. I completely forgot the Spanish get involved in this battle. Well, how do I deal with this? Because these guys are actually kind of good. We've got Fusileros with the C-90s, so they're scary. Fusileros in general are pretty good. They got AMX 30s. This is a full back angle for sure. I'm going to push in their flank angle. So we'll do something like this. Bring the territorials up the rear. And yeah, these tanks can just smash into all of this infantry. That will be good. So we are going to get use out of those, which is nice to see. Their reinforcement point has disappeared, which I think means that they've brought in the last of their units. We've just got a bunch of Spanish units to take care of now, which is going to be pretty fun, I think. Just move forwards my AA here. And that's going to just block them from being able to do anything. How am I setting up the front, though? Because yeah, these guys are in a bit of trouble, like in a sense that they are very damaged units. So I think it'd be best if I actually play this defensively here. Let them come to me. And then... see, I'm going to move my artillery here. It looks like a scary position for them, but it's not really. Because I don't think they're going to be able to move through the tree line in time. Let's just get rid of that bubble. Okay, this unit will have the territorials go bubble hunting. Need some artillery here. I'll leave this one here. And we'll probably just fall back a little bit. It's a shame that I haven't been able to shut down this AA completely. Just want to move this armor back so that we have artillery cover. We do have that artillery there, but that gives us room for 2 defenses with artillery. Cool. That is good. We are in a very nice spot here. Look at our tasty defense. It's ready to contain the Spanish attack. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. And here it goes. So, We've got the first of the Spanish coming in. And it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big attack. They're engaging my armor, which is fine. I don't think I want to bring those in. We probably want infantry. We can use artillery support. What's their artillery looking like? Don't think they have any. I like playing on the defense, it'll be fun. Not the ideal map for us, but yeah, let's do it. In we go. Could be a pretty big fight. They've got only 120 morale though. You have that at our advantage. So let's see what I want to do with my recon here. We do have a lot of these Vatavas, which will be very handy. So let's dot around a few of these. I don't think I want to have them like too far forwards because it'd be a waste if they just got destroyed by enemy recon or just the tanks like charge down one side. Some special forces we can push with. We'll have two move into the town. Put one there and one there. And then we'll have some more infantry on the left. Right, that's recon sorted. Just need to get leaders in position. This hill is actually fantastic for tanks. So let's go and put a bunch of tanks up on that ridge. We can also use HGMs to our advantage with the BMPs. So I'll do that as well. I don't know if we'll get there before they do, but we can try. The tank leader up here will cap that. I might bring in like a secondary cap on Anna, just because it's a bit precarious. I think having some artillery set up from the get-go would be good, just to kind of pepper them with shots. We do have range advantage on our tanks, so let's actually just utilize that a bit more. Flanks. Could just pop a T-55 in the middle as well. Alright, let's see how we get on. Put all of those on fire at will. Off we go. Our first battle against the Spanish forces. I don't really know what kind of recon units we're going to be coming up against. Looks like they're just dropping off snipers. Their other recon is in a half track, so that's going to be a bit slow to the front. Oh, the artillery coming in there and just smashing the snipers straight away is so nice for us. Okay, looks like we bumped into their entire force on this side. If I can kill them here, that would be great. Losing the Swatava is kind of sad. Don't think they have eyes on us. Like, their recon died, so they're pretty blind. It's only the units out in the open that they're going to be able to see very well. Okay, good. Good, good. I think so far this hasn't gone too bad. I've lost just one tank there. Not ideal. Some more reinforcement in on this side. Make sure we're getting the leader in there. I'm sending over a couple of tanks to help deal with the MX-30s on the left side. On the right, though, it looks like they're falling back, which is good. We can set up some more A-to-gems here. Catch out more of those AMX-30s as they push us. These are limited in range and firepower, so the T-55s do actually outmatch them quite substantially. At least the AM-1s do. The artillery has been spot on as well, which is great. We just need more of that. Spreading out some supply. Oh no, the AMX-30 showed side armor there, got hit very hard. This is absolute disaster for the Spanish forces. It only gets harder for them from here. And we'll bring in some more of these Gvozdikas, just keep engaging them at a distance. Spread out these BMPs. Lost my Maludka there. Still more AMXs coming in. We're gonna destroy this entire company of AMXs. can bring in some more T-55s as well. They'll help for when they get a little bit closer.
Tam máš rozkaz, soudru. Dodaz matky čert, nepřijde s plačem. Ano, soudruhu. Máme ho, hajzla. Důvod 1, máme vysali kotezně prechnu. Jaké jsou vaše rozkazy, soudruhu? Najdeme jich a potom jich zabijeme. Plný plyn. Nazvatský čert, hotel 6, počúvam. Spatřili nás! Neskrutná jednotka, na vaše rozkazy.
We want that recon of all back ASAP.
Buďte opatrní. Až ich najdeme, rozbijeme ich na kusky. Došla nám munice.
I think bringing the Zvatabi here is forwards a bit is a good idea.
Tasmánský čert hotelu dobře, soudruhu.
Same on this side.
Cíl zničen.
Oh, that's a Milan too. Very active battlefield, that's for sure. A lot going on.
Tady tasmánský čert. Nepřítel spatřen. Zasáhli má! Potřebujete naší munici? Využili jsme všechnu naši munici! Ledmo chtěl toto... Rozumím.
Very nicely engaging them from the ridge here. This road got hit very hard. The Spanish realizing why there's no French left. That's for sure.
Zadejte nám souřadnice, soudruhu. Ty nevybavené auto. Bojová rychlost, řidiči. Tady tasmánský čert. Nepřítel spatřen. Kurva, ale nás dostal. Bojová rychlost, vodiči. Chcete, aby jsme vedli útok?
I'm going to bring a couple of normal infantry to the town just to get some more BMPs on the field, but also it seems like they are pushing in from that direction. I need something that can keep eyes on the far side of that sector. The artillery consistently falling down there is fantastic for us. No, special forces would run out of ammo. Try and get them back up on the hill. Proskonitsi on the left got killed. Okay. I'm bringing a couple more there. Svatava.
Cíl zničený. Pohybujte se, buďte ve střehu. Jaké to vypadá to, že jsme něco zničili.
Not entirely sure why they keep pushing on this road. They're insistent to get down it. And they're getting stuck on all the wrecks. Costing them a lot.
Slyšel jsem. Pojďme, dávejte si pozor na ty. Buďte opatrní. Nepřátelé jsou na blízku.
Only 1 minute left. Gotta kill as much as we can in that time.
Jak si přejete? Na váš rozkaz. Každý najděme. Rozdělme jich na kusy. Posádka připravena na boj. Připravený na palbu. Jsme připraveni ich rozdrti na prach. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů. Tak jsou vaše rozkazy. Dobrá práce, střelec. Kurva, ale nás dostal! Máme ho, fajzla. Chcete, aby bojová rychlost, řidiči? Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů. Dobrá práce, střelče.
I got some mortar fire coming in, but I don't think that's going to help them much. That is a GG. Absolutely crushing defense. 98 kills, 16 losses. Not a good start for the Spanish forces at all. Brilliant.
Soudruhu generále, obě brigády dorazily. Čekají na vaše rozkazy před nasazením.
2 brigades have arrived. They await your orders before deploying. There's the furthest I can bring them up. Is it Rakatsane? There's no way it's all the way down here. Oh, wow. That's so far away from the front line. This is the only one that I can use. There are flags here, but it won't work. Maybe we just kind of hold on to them. I don't know if maybe I push back at like Blodna. We might be able to get another point we can push from. Alas, a really, really good start against the Spanish forces. It looks like they're trying to get across here as well, so I might actually have to react to this unit, which is pushing hard. Probably to relieve the German reinforcements so they can bring in some more dudes there. Well, we've still got a fight on our hands. Hopefully guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.